I agree. All right, well, moving along, losing your driver's license because of an injury can be devastating, but it's not always necessary.
A program in Nova Scotia helps people get back into the driver's seat after severe physical or cognitive impairment. We find out more in tonight's host call.
So they weren't really sure if getting in and out of a vehicle and being able to hold onto a wheel would be something I could do.
About 5 months ago, Sarah Blades experienced complications after a herniated disc ruptured in her spine. She was told she was paraplegic and no longer able to drive.
It was heartbreaking. It's what I've done for 14 years.
Sarah has 2 children and lives in a rural community. The loss of her license meant the loss of her freedom.
Driving is everything to me. It's how I do everything. It's how I get to my family, how I get to my friends, how I shop. It's my lifeline.
With a referral from her physician, Sarah enrolled in the driver's evaluation program at the QE2 in Halifax. Now, after some vehicle modifications and 3 months of training, she's back behind the wheel.
I know I can drive again. It's just going to make my life more like it was before.
It's so important for physicians to have somewhere that they can actually have these people evaluated, because the most accurate way and the only way that's really been truly established to evaluate whether someone can drive is to watch them driving.
The consultative program works with physician referrals in maritime provinces to determine whether or not patients will have any issues with driving given their physical or cognitive diagnosis.
We see a lot of people who've had a stroke, people who've had dementia, any kind of neurological problem, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, virtually any kind of medical issue that comes up.
Patients work with occupational therapists to evaluate their driving abilities, match them with appropriate vehicle modifications, and train them to use the tools.
We have a 2-part process where we look at them physically, we look at their thinking skills and some of their visual skills. We look at reaction time, and then we take everybody for a drive.
It's the only program of its kind in Nova Scotia and helps people from across the region, including PEI.
There's a lot of fear around it, and people think that we're always going to take your license away. And I think the important thing for people to realize is that our primary goal is to keep people driving. So if there's any way possible that we can keep people on the road safely, we will do that.
You just never know until you try what you can do.
A sentiment this program hopes to inspire in others. And to find out more about the driver's evaluation program, check out the hot link section of our website, atlantic.ctvnews.ca.
All right, well, now it's time to find out what's for dinner.